Welcome to the Midday Moment. I'm going to take me a little break to honor my practice. It's part of my spiritual practice. So I'm taking a quick work break. And then I got to get back to it. Welcome to the Midday Moment. Hi, replay people. Thank you for joining. As we give a moment for live people to join us. If it's your first time with us, welcome to the Midday Moment. I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones. The Midday Moment is the place where we expect great things. Not because we ignore the questions of our day, not because we ignore the challenges of our day. We expect great things because we recognize that we're fully human and we're fully divine. And in our fully human selves, we got some stuff we working on. And in our fully divine selves, we got answers. Hey, we got answers to the stuff. All right. So the Midday Moment is designed to make sure you are tapping into your divine. And if that was the day that I need to tap into my divine, it's the day. So I'm tapping into it even as I share the Midday Moment. All right. And we're not by ourselves, but we are part of a large network. And we got a full menu of kingdom inspiration. So we'll clue you in a little bit. All right, let's sing, y'all. It's time for the Midday Moment. It's time for the Midday Moments. It's time for the Midday Moment. Woo. Whoa, it's time. I've been working on my timing. I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things in my life. Yeah, I'm expecting great things in my home. Oh, I'm expecting great things, yeah. And I'm expecting great things. Eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. You may not see, but I choose to believe. They may not see, but I choose to believe. Sometimes I may not see, but I keep on believing. I believe in great things. All right, y'all, say thank you, theme song. Thank you, theme song. And theme song says, you're welcome. All right, everybody, we're there. So, I see a message here. So let me just see. All right. So at any rate, here we go. I was saying right before the music that turn this over here. Okay, I'm on break. It's my break. That we are part of a larger network called Kingdom, and we have a full menu of Kingdom inspirations that includes the daily download with Dr. Sabria Pulley, 6:30 in the mornings on Facebook. And so you can tune in, watch, and listen, or just listen if you're moving about and so forth. The Tuesday and Thursday Power Praise Line with Elder Katrina Johnson Smith. We now also have 7:30 prayer on Tuesday and Thursdays with Better Living Kingdom Ministries, 7:45 on Tuesday and Thursdays with Love Alive Sanctuary Praise out of New York. Telling we all over the place: Tampa, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, and and some other places too. And so we come from these different corners of the world to simply inspire you. All right. So we'll kind of give you some more commercials here on our Midday Moment Facebook page. We are journeying along here. Try to get it out of the light so you can see life changing prayers. So we've been reading in life changing prayers. It's available on Amazon and it is life changing. Okay. And so this is Thursday, and we are on page 14. This is the oneness prayer. This is the oneness prayer. Let me say that as I listened in to the 7:30 dial-in prayer with Elder Katrina Johnson Smith, she had her daughter Naomi to lead the prayer today. It was amazing. It was so beautiful, and it really just she kind of captured my heart because she talked about how um, we grew up in a culture where kids were seen and not heard, very discounted. And so I love it when we find our path and our way to make sure we're counting and including, honoring the presence of our children. And not only have we done it with children, we've done it to each other for various reasons. And it is important that you understand that we are all connected. We are all one. And so the way you're treating children, you're treating yourself that way. The way you treat other people because of whatever. We have what we call the big three. I call them that as I teach them, not to try to give them bigness, but certainly a reoccurring three. How about that? The energy of classism, sexism, and racism. Not just, in the country that I live, that I grew in, that I was born in America. You see it all around because it comes from that sometimes the human vulnerability to live in fear. Fear that I'm not good enough. So the way that I make myself good enough in a false sense is to make you less than. There are people that operate the only way I can feel greater than is to make you less than. Then I find a way to make you less than because you're a child, so you know your place, because you're this or you that, and you live in that neighborhood or whatnot. And we come up with all these fear tactics only because we hadn't recognized that we're one. And what I see in you is in me. How I treat you is really how I'm treating myself. Yes, yeah. How I treat you, it's really indicative of how I speak and talk and treat myself. And so it's important that you accept your oneness with divinity. Not fake it, but truly accept. I'm not talking about, I'm better than because I got a degree, or I'm better than because I was raised in this city. I'm better than, no, 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 I'm not talking about that. I'm better than because my subjects and verbs agree. No, it's no better than. We're all the better and we're all the than because we are all offsprings of love. We are all offsprings of divinity. That's why we can do these things called transplants, move kidneys around, move hearts around, and stuff. Did you know? Did you know they can even move your female organs like your uterus and so forth? They, medically, they can even loan those, gift those. I know because, oh, there's too much information. Okay, so let's just say I did some research because I was studying, the science of the body. And they recognize that even when a woman gets a certain age and no longer has a monthly cycle, that they can take those organs and put them in another woman, and she actually starts that back up again. So it's not the organs. It's not the organs that take you through a change because somebody else can use those organs and experience what you experience in the early parts of your life. But the fact that they can do that, they can move these body organs and different things around in that way, it's because of our oneness. Yes, you have some uniquenesses about you. At the same time, we are one. So it's important that we celebrate our oneness. We celebrate all the magnificent things that allow us to bond together, all the different things that are similar, that we share in similarity. And at the same time, we celebrate the things that complement us because they are different. One of my former pastors used to say, diversity is for completion, not competition. It is to help you see the completeness of the puzzle, how we match each other, why two colors sit well together, as distinct as they are, yet they complement each other so well. And so today is the oneness prayer. It is important that you accept the fact that you can never be separated from God. God is love. You can never be separated from the energy of love, from the presence of love, because you are one with it. I know you don't act like it all the time. I know. Okay, because we taught you not to act like it all the time. I know you have not always been treated like the loving presence that you are. But that's why we have these homework experiences. That's why we have our spiritual practices, to bring us back into awareness and to bring us back into alignment of who we really are as a loving presence in the earth, even when you don't act like it. My parents talk about how sometimes y'all don't act like I raised y'all. So sometimes we don't act like who we really are. The oneness prayer reminds us of who we really are. We are one with divinity. We are one with divine. We are one with creation. We are one with love. And as we remember that, we then become better at manifesting that oneness. We treat each other better because we end up treating ourselves better. It's certain things that I used to do, I don't do anymore. Because I realized, oh my goodness, I can treat myself better. I deserve to treat myself better. It ain't even about you. I no longer desire to treat myself, to look upon myself in a certain way. And as I grow at seeing my own oneness with love and my own oneness with Creator, I get better at seeing you as a part of me, seeing your oneness with Creator. I've said it before. When you don't see your oneness with God, you don't see mine, that's the only way you get to the stuff we see where you can put your knee on somebody's neck in the middle of the road like you stepping on a piece of carpet. That happens because you don't know that you are a loving presence. And yes, I'm talking about the police officer in the midst of what he did. He didn't know that he was a loving presence. And sometimes you've acted out because you didn't know you were a loving presence. If you don't remember in your adult life, I'm sure you remember you might maybe they've told you even as a kid. You acted out, you cried, but you didn't know you was a loving presence. So you acted out. You threw temper tantrums because you didn't know you were a loving presence. So you thought that was the only way. You thought that was the only way you could get attention by screaming out and carrying on. That's not the only way to get attention. The infants, we do that as a part of our infant language. As we grow older, we expand our vocabulary and we grow to understand that there is more than one way to say I'm hungry. We grow and we evolve. We expect that in our infancy. That's our only language. As you grow and mature, Paul said, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I spoke as a child. As you grow, expand your vocabulary so that you know there's more than one way to commune, to express your common union. And today, the oneness prayer is reminding us of our common union, our communion, that I am one with love. And so are you. Here's our oneness prayer. And it's from John chapter 17:21. That's our background scripture, that all men may be one. Father, just as you are in me and I am in you, I desire for them to also be one with us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. It's the background scripture. Now, here is the oneness prayer. I am one with God. I am one with good. I'm going to add to it. I am one with love. I am one with all spiritual beings. I am one with all manifestations of human beings. I am one with all forms of life, angels and animals. I'm one with it all. Vegetation and all nature. I am one with the one, because there's only one. It is so, and so it is, and so I let it be. I offer that to you. Some of you might replay this and kind of let it work in your hearing and in your thinking and your believing and in your being. All right? So you might replay it. Might choose to replay it and work through it. Okay? I offer that to you today as a part of my own spiritual practice. I share it with you. Thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you for being with me this week. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Thank you for your comments, your likes, your virtual hugs, your shares, your smiles, because I believe you're smiling with me. Thank you so much for all of your expressions of love and kindness. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me share. All right, y'all. Take care and have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. I'll see you back here next week. I've got a conference that I'll be attending next week, so I'll do my best to think ahead and kind of plan so we can stay on track with our midday moment. All right. Take care, everybody. I love you. God bless you, and God peace.